Tip-off goes to Charlotte. And a look at the starters for the Hornets. Chamberlain is out there with Durant. Then there's Shane.
Oh, yes! An amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Leonard, no luck.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, my. That is freakish skill from Giannis.
Here's Pippen. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, I spoke with the head coach for Detroit. I wanted to know what he had in store for Kevin Durant. He said, we have some plans, Coach said with a smile, but mostly it's about effort. We have to outwork him at all times. If we give him an inch, he's going to take a mile. So Coach is asking for his guys to go all out and try to slow KD down tonight. Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. SGA passes to Chamberlain. Out to KD. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And Durant focuses on taking high percentage threes, which is why he's so efficient from there.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Right side, O'Neal. Here's Leonard. And the layup's good off the glass.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Yeah, not the start that they wanted, but maybe that basket was all they needed to get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
This is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
Nobody near Leonard. Traps in the tray. Leonard's got 5 now.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Again, the Hornets score.
And how about the splendid floor vision from Antetokounmpo? A good decision maker, improves his passing each and every year.
Bounce pass Pippen. A three from Wembanyama. And the Pistons another three.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by James.
And how about the out-of-this-world athleticism? LeBron can finish just about any alley-oop with authority.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. A minute 50 left in the first quarter. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Giannis. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Pulls up, and LeBron gets it to go with the assist from KD.
Look, the moment he gets it anywhere near the hoop, look, it is over. Just too much strength, too much touch, either hand.
Wembanyama finds Curry over James. Curry can't get it to go.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Outside, James. Pass to Durant. They double-team KD. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
No one near James as he lets it go. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
To end the run. And the layup good by Leonard. Leonard's got 7.
What strength from Leonard there. Not allowing the defense to get the best of him.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Gilgeous-Alexander against Curry. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to James. Clock at 6. And Shaq pulls it down. Now here's Pippen. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Charlotte in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Back right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Charlotte.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
And Charlotte looking at who they've got. We've got Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Durant is out there with Chamberlain. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's LeBron in at the 3 slot. No good that time. Nice defense from KD. Antetokounmpo with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing that near 7-foot frame.
Pistons trail by 8. Leonard the pass to Curry. Back to Leonard. Now here's Curry. Outside Leonard. Shaq is screen on Giannis. Leonard no luck. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. LeBron outside. Durant in the corner. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got 3 assists in the game. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you. Technology is key for NBA growth. Commissioner Silver said we can now see where we lose viewers, for example, stoppages for replays. One way around that is creating technology that can instantaneously make objective calls like out of bounds, and in doing so, create a better pace to the game. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for the report. For the 3, So smooth on the three from Durant.
Slick shot by Durant. Gets the pass and is in his motion a second later.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far.
Such a strong wing. Quad can more than handle his own down low.
And here's Giannis. 6 points for him. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for LeBron. Wants to get it to KD and done.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Back to Leonard. O'Neal sets the screen for Leonard. Offline with his three.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Pippen outside. Here's Curry with the three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
SGA passes to LeBron. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Pippen against LeBron. Shot clock at 5. Shot from 16. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Pistons trail by 11. Leonard kicks to Curry. Lets the three fly. Another three for Detroit.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
LeBron outside. And it's sent back by O'Neal. Pippen against Durant. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game. There's 39 seconds left in the first half of the game. Pass to Wembanyama. Shot clock at 6. Curry outside. Beautiful stroke from Curry on the three.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
The thing they have to watch for is mental fatigue. They have to stay focused and finish the job.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Giannis. Back to SGA. And the call is going to be... Yes, it is. An illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Curry way outside, and again it's the Pistons from deep.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Charlotte Hornets. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. Right back after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
The Pistons trailing. They've got Pippen. And Benyama's out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. And it's Curry in at the 2-guard spot. That's the 5 and the 4 for the Pistons. On this that time would have put him up. And here are the Hornets now. They've led by as many as 14 points. Durant, that's good.
And Durant's jumper is as pure as it gets. You just assume ahead of time it's going in.
Bounce pass Pippen. Here's Wembanyama for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Wembanyama's got 6. LeBron James on the wing. There's the triple. And it's Shaq with the rebound. Right now they're looking for their first lead of the game.
And no doubt they definitely want this.
Outside Curry. Leonard on the wing, and that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
For the lead, that's good on the jump shot. Leonard's got the lead up to 1 now for the Pistons.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. That 3 off the mark. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Here's Pippen. Still scoreless. Shaq dishing to Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from O'Neal. Now it's a 3-point Piston lead. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Hornets. LeBron outside. Back to Giannis. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities. And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
And they look like a completely different team. I wonder what coach said to them at halftime to help spark this momentum change.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. From deep, LeBron, and the three ball is good. James has got 10 points.
I like how fast Bron makes decisions, reading the defense ahead of time, rising and shooting with confidence.
The Pistons shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
At the line for your Pistons, Steph Curry taking 2 shots.
That's good from Stephen Curry.
What you appreciate most about Curry is his confidence, especially when it comes to how far he can connect from.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Hornets trail by 3. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Curry way outside. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got 3 assists in the game. To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Making it look simple. The athleticism of Giannis on full display.
Pippen, the pass to Wembanyama. Floats it up for Pippen. Pass to Giannis. Again, the Hornets score.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Here's O'Neal, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Will Chamberlain picks one up.
And sometimes the D has no choice but to foul O'Neal. He's that dominant.
It's his first trip to the line.
Taking 2 shots.
That's good from O'Neal.
Well, sending Shaq to the line here is on paper the smart foul, but O'Neal might just make them regret it.
He's off on the second. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. James kicks to KD. Pippen against James. Rebound by Pippen.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
On its way from Curry for 2. Nice shot from the wing. Curry's got 22.
On a night like tonight, Steph Curry is must-watch basketball. He can score from anywhere.
LeBron outside. And James throws it down hard.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
.26 seconds left in the third quarter. Now Leonard. He's got 13. 12 seconds left in the third. Shaq is screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Wembanyama for 3. Buries it from three-point range. Wembanyama has got the lead up to 6 now for Detroit. Pippen with the steal. And so is Detroit with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. We're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We come back right after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship? right here. I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
He does do a great job steering the ship for them out there and keeping the offense clicking.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for the Hornets, they've got LeBron James. Chamberlain is out there with Durant. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Giannis in at point guard. Outside for Pippen. A three from Wembanyama. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. Pippen's got 6 assists in the game. SGA feeling it out a bit. Chamberlain a screen. 5 on the clock. Got a piece of it. O'Neal with the steal. And Leonard has it in the corner. Here's Curry with the 3. Another 3 for Detroit. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Pistons.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And boy, it just seems like they are blocking everything. All throughout this game, they have just wreaked havoc defensively.
The Hornets call time. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard the Hornets coach as he addressed his team. And he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. LeBron kicks to Giannis. Pass to Chamberlain. Antetokounmpo looking it over. 5 to shoot. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And they really all have confidence in Antetokounmpo to run that set. They're willing to put every aspect of their offense in his hands.
Wembanyama, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Here's James. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Concentration off the charts. A chance for LeBron James to add one more.
Shooting for Charlotte, LeBron James at the line for 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And the free throw, no good.
And when you think of LeBron, his competitive spirit is, to me, the first thing that comes to mind. All this guy wants to do is win all the time.
Wembanyama! The long shot, no good. Hornets trail by 8. Here's Antetokounmpo. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. 3, Kawhi, good!
It's It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And they recover it, and he gets it to go.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
Leonard outside. Wembanyama. Wembanyama! Big man with big brain.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
It's tipped. Outside Pippen. Here's O'Neal. James rips down the rebound.
And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Pippen feeling it out a bit. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. The Hornets call time. Leonard with the steal. 1:07 left in the fourth quarter. And he misses the J. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. A 12-point game. LeBron outside. From about 16. And he gets that one to go. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
Wembanyama against Antetokounmpo. Cleared away by James.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
The three doesn't go. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that'll do it, folks. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Stephen Curry.
so off the tip, it's the Raptors. So let's take a look at the starters for Toronto. James is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Pippen in at the point. The three from Curry. Knocks it down from distance.
Not sure there's such a thing as a bad three for Steph.
Outside Durant. Launches it. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. Curry passes to Pippen. Back to Curry. He shoots it. The wide open shot is on the money. Curry's got 5 points.
Look at how solid Curry's motion is. Almost like he could have done that blindfolded.
Now here's SGA. Defended by Pippen. O'Neal passes to Leonard. Durant for three. Gets the three to fall.
Yeah, smooth and focused. KD is so polished, so prolific.
Durant's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I spoke with the head coach of the Bulls. We talked about their defensive game plan for Giannis, and he told me the best way to guard Giannis is to keep him out of the paint and force him to be a jump shooter. The only problem is no one's figured out how to do that consistently. Giannis always seems to find a way to impose his will. Guys?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. O'Neal misses. Here's Toronto with the ball. James finds Curry. Now here's Pippen. Back to Curry. Launches a three. Pippen outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Pippen. Shot clock at 5. Wembanyama screen. And the basket by Pippen.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Abdul-Jabbar passes to Leonard. Pass to Durant. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Raptors lead by 3. Now here's Curry. He's got 5. Pass to Pippen. Back to Curry. There's the 3. Curry with another miss.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And here's Leonard. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Chicago, no good.
Well, that's a look you rarely see him miss.
Lets it go. That won't go either for Curry.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
And they pick up 2. Durant's got 5 points.
And KD getting to his spot there. He thrives in the mid-range.
James passes to Antetokounmpo. And here's Curry. Leonard defending. And the Raptors miss again.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
Evolving as a passer and playmaker, Leonard wants to keep setting up his teammates like this.
James outside. Fires in the triple.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Chicago trailing here. Pass to Leonard. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound Toronto. And here is Antetokounmpo. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Curry, that's good.
Yeah, elevating his teammates with passes like this. LeBron is all about making his guys better.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Durant against James. Nice shot by Durant. He has 7.
Durant just going to work inside, outsmarting the defense and getting the close-range look.
Here's Antetokounmpo. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. Stephen Curry getting it done for the Toronto Raptors. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back after this word. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Raptors?
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
And what a great job they have done sharing the ball. This is what team basketball looks like, and I love to see it.
They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's out there with Kawhi Leonard, and it's O'Neal in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Antetokounmpo can't connect. Here's Leonard. That's too easy for Leonard.
Oh, this is why you get Leonard the ball inside and just let him go to work.
Pippen, pass to James. Here he goes. And it's James with the jam.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Still no points. There's the triple. And it's Shai hitting the 3.
Yeah, total focus from Shai there. Ready to go off the feed.
Here's Toronto with the ball. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Leonard's got 4 assists in the game.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Pass to Curry. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Leonard. The 3 from Curry. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Durant. Oh, Durant playing big in the paint.
Slick dribble move by KD, allowing him to convert.
James against Durant. Left side, Wembanyama. Pass to Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock to win the run. No good on the shot. Oh, solid D from Leonard. Durant finds SGA. Now Leonard. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Raptors trail by 4 to the right side. 1:56 left in the first half of this game. Basket's good. Pippen's got 5 points.
Check out the handles. A spin move like that is how you lose the nearest defender.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's SGA. SGA explodes to the rim.
Yeah, a defense has to be very aware of Gilgeous-Alexander's attack mindset. He wants to get to the rim and do maximum damage.
Back to James. Shoots over Durant. And that one's good. James. He's got 7.
Perfect bounce pass leading to the basket. That's just great teamwork.
We've got 1:08 left to play in the first half of basketball. O'Neal passes to SGA. Taking it inside, SGA.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Curry looking it over. Pass to James. Chicago grabs the miss. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Antetokounmpo covering. And again, it's Chicago.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Antetokounmpo with it. Yet to see a basket. Antetokounmpo on the attack. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Chicago. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We'll be back in a moment. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You have to like what we're seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
And so here is Chicago. 4-point game. So for Toronto right now, we've got LeBron James. He's out there with Victor Wembanyama. Stephen Curry is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Pippen in at the 1 spot. And SGA gets it to go.
Outside, inside, in between, it doesn't matter. SGA is lethal.
Leonard against Curry. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Durant. James deciding where to go with it. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, LeBron! Just too much to handle inside.
Once James gets the ball in close, it's game over. Put up those 2 points.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Durant. Pass to Leonard. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Antetokounmpo covering. And there's a 3-second violation. Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. You have to like what we're seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, whatever they're doing against them right now, it's not working. You're going to have to mix things up, maybe be a little less predictable.
3, 1, 2, 3.
Raptors trail by 5. Now Pippen. He's got 5. And there's James from the arc. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Yeah, no doubt about it. LeBron is in attack mode tonight. He's looking to score every time he touches the ball.
To the middle. It's tipped. Stolen by Wembanyama. And he's going for the lob. And stolen by Leonard. Right side O'Neal. Shot clock at 6. Gilgeous-Alexander cans it from the wing. SGA's got 16 points.
He's been shooting with great consistency tonight. Love to see that confident play on offense.
Screen by James. Pippen pass to James. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Kevin Durant.
Sometimes it's impossible trying to contain LeBron. Have to settle for fouling him and hope that he misses.
These are his first free throws of the game. First free throw is good. Both free throws good from James. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. The lead is 2. Pass to Leonard. Back to SGA. Wide open look. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Leonard's got 6 assists in the game. Now here's Pippen. He's got 5. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Here's James. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here.
Shooting for Toronto, LeBron James. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. That one misses. Bulls leading by 3. Leonard for 3. Leonard! A threat from deep.
Talk about a pure jumper. Leonard doesn't need a lot of space to rise up.
James outside. Pass to Curry. Back to James. And again, Toronto, no good. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Now Leonard. He's covered by Curry. Leonard looking over the floor. Durant against James. Durant's shot is off. Raptors trail by 6. Pippen left side. He can't get it to go. Good D by SGA. And it's the Bulls' ball. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
What stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
Another thing they've done really well in this game is their focus on the three-point shot. They're doing a great job of spreading the floor and then hitting those perimeter shots.
Bulls leading by 8. SGA finds Leonard. Right side O'Neal. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
Come on, man. I mean, there was no chance Wemby was going to ever let that reach the rim.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Fires away from way outside. The shot no good. And so it's Chicago finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. More 2K action in just a moment. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, he made it look simple, but that's not always easy to execute.
LeBron James.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. Kawhi Leonard out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Kevin Durant, and it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the power forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
Gilgeous-Alexander is just that good, finishing the play through the foul.
Pippen. First personal foul.
And here are the Raptors now, trailing by 8. Outside Curry. Pippen outside. Pass to James. Intercepted. Durant against Curry. Step back shot. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Pippen outside. Pass to James. To the inside. Oh, and the jam by Wembanyama.
When you can get to the rim as easy as Wemby can, you might as well add a little extra something to it.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th. Now here's Leonard. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 23 points.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Yeah, with each bucket, he denies any thought of a comeback.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Darko Rajakovic said to the team. Coach challenging the team to play faster. He emphasized the main focus is that first pass off a turnover or a rebound. Make it quicker to get the ball out and into transition. Let's see if those words actually work.
Thank you for that, Alan. Now here's SGA. Left side O'Neal. Outside Leonard. Here's Durant. 5 on the clock. Antetokounmpo with a rebound. Raptors trail by 8. Wembanyama, screen on Durant. Antetokounmpo. There's the block. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession.
Raptors ball.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Jam.
Yeah, and this speaks to how strong Giannis is. Able to still convert despite the physical defense.
Team foul. At the line for the Raptors, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Shooting 1.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
Now Leonard. Outside SGA. Just 5 to shoot. He lets it go. Oh, it doesn't go. Raptors trail by 5.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Giannis with the finish.
And he is just showing off right now. I mean, he's giving you leadership. Giannis just takes pride in stepping up and hitting those big shots.
Gilgeous-Alexander owning the post right there.
Oh, obviously Gilgeous-Alexander has the will to win. What a relentless effort.
Antetokounmpo inside. Tips. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Unloads from 13 feet. Oh, no good on the jam. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Curry fires. Tips it up just in time with the putback.
Who else but LeBron could pull that off? Keeping his cool and delivering in the clutch.
SGA deciding where to go with it. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth. Cleared away by Curry.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Now Wembanyama. Nails it!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
What a huge shot at this point in the game.
And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Stolen by Wembanyama.
Stepping up with the big-time defensive play. He gambled and succeeded.
And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Taking 2 shots.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that'll put him up 2. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. What do you think Coach will be drawing up here?
a chance to tie it up here.
Well, there's no room for error here. They need to draw up something that they can execute quickly.
Antetokounmpo outside. Driving to the basket to take the lead. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
Timeout, Bulls. All right, what are the considerations at this late juncture?
And there's not enough time to catch and shoot, so they'll have to tip it in off the inbound pass.
So it's the Raptors taking the W in a close one. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Ali LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation. And let's leave you with our player of the game, LeBron James. Detroit will get the first possession. So the Raptors starting 5. They've got Kevin Durant. He's out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Chamberlain in at the 5.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
Pass to George. Over James. George's shot is off. And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for Toronto. Leonard with a screen on George. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Antetokounmpo against James. Takes it inside. Here's Pippen. The shot's good on the assist by James.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. The open shot by SGA. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Yeah, total focus from Shai there. Ready to go off the feed.
James deciding where to go with it. Pass to Durant. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Detroit. And here is Antetokounmpo. Back to SGA. Wembanyama screens. 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Leonard. Here's George. Lays it up and banks it in.
And just using balance and coordination, George can make plays in baskets that many can't.
Durant, pass to Pippen. Back to Durant. They set a pick. 3-pointer. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wembanyama. There's the double team with Pippen. Antetokounmpo finds SGA. Screen by O'Neal. The Pistons need to get one up quick. And they're running. Lets a floater go. And that one's good. James. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Raptors.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense. Getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. Really like their energy defensively.
And they've also done a really good job scoring off turnovers. Not just pressuring the ball, but cashing those in and scoring opportunities.
And here are the Raptors now, following the score by Detroit. Right side Durant. Oh, George with a steal. A minute 31 left in the first quarter. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Some solid defense from James.
Well, the defense challenged him just enough to force that miss. They really collapsed when he got close to the rim.
Sends it home from three-point land.
Yeah, smooth and focused. KD is so polished, so prolific.
Outside Wembanyama. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Pass to George. That shot missing. Good work defensively by James. Driving inside. Oh!
Wow! Knifing to the rim with such power. Watching LeBron on the attack is so much fun.
And SGA has got the ball here for the Pistons. Trailing by 5. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to SGA. Uncovered. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists in the game. George against Durant. Just 5 on the clock. from behind the arc. Unable to get that one. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Raptors out in front. They're up by 3. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, what stands out to you from Toronto in this one?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Everybody in this league wants to run, but not everybody has the personnel to do it. This is a great start.
They've got Giannis Antetokounmpo. Victor Wembanyama is out there with George. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's O'Neal in at the 5 down low. That's the group for Detroit starting the second. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 points for him. Pippen with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Pippen pass to Leonard. And here's Durant from outside the arc. Another missed shot. He's 1 of 5, looking shaky out there. Pass to George. Outside Wembanyama. Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's scoreless. To the paint. George. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, such a skilled scorer. When George is looking to attack, it puts pressure on the D.
Detroit shooting their first free throws of this game.
Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from George.
And you got to give Paul George credit for his mental toughness. There's always lots of chatter out there, but he tunes it out and just focuses on his game.
No good on the second free throw. Toronto leading by 4. Here's Durant. Paul George pulls down the board. Pass to SGA. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Now O'Neal, defended by Pippen. That shot is good by O'Neal.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Now Pippen. Leonard outside. Wide open. Drained it for 2 points. And the Raptors lead by 4.
Talk about a pure jumper. Leonard doesn't need a lot of space to rise up.
Outside Wembanyama. George scanning the floor. Outside SGA. George outside. 3-pointer, no good. George has gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Leonard passes to Pippen. Pass to James. James double teamed. For 3, Durant. Tries it from 19. Leonard can't get it to go.
Yeah, he probably shouldn't have taken that shot there. The defensive intensity was all over it.
Oh, there's the alley. James outside. Pass to Pippen.
2 minutes remaining.
Leonard for 3. Count it! Leonard for 3.
And he's a selective three-point shooter. Kawhi only takes them if he feels he has a good look.
Antetokounmpo, pass to George. Antetokounmpo, a screen on James. Back to Antetokounmpo. Beyond the arc. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Well, he wanted to answer that 3 with one of his own. Unfortunately, he couldn't knock it down.
Leonard passes to Pippen. Tries it from the top of the key. Yep, that one's good. And now it's a 9-point Toronto lead.
Well, what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
And the Pistons call time here. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's George. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. George has got 5 points.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
On the wing, Durant. Back to James. Here's Durant. And he's going for the oop here. Antetokounmpo with it. Picked up by James. Antetokounmpo can't connect. Toronto leading by 7. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. James against Antetokounmpo. 6 to shoot. Lets it go from 14. Giannis with the rebound.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
Launches it from deep. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And the first half now in the books. Toronto out in front, leading by 7. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Raptors lead by 7. Checking out the group for Darko Rajakovic to start the second half. We've got Kawhi Leonard, also Kevin Durant out there. And it's James in at the shooting guard position. Ooh, had a nice open look right there. James has got 6.
They got the ball to the right guy. James ready to shoot at all times.
Outside Wembanyama. Oh, who else? Wembanyama.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Pass to Pippen. Back to James. Over on Antetokounmpo. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
That is just beautiful ball movement. Unselfish basketball.
Now here's SGA. He's got 6. Inside. Classic move by LeBron James.
It doesn't get much better than that. LeBron putting some muscle on the slam.
And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. James outside. Down low. Here's Chamberlain. It's tipped. Here's Antetokounmpo. No points yet. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 5 assists in the game. James outside. Offline with a 3.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's SGA. Pass to O'Neal. Shoots over Durant. And that one hits the back iron. And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for Toronto. They've led by as many as 11. Pistons trail by 7. To the middle. Tipped away. And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go. Detroit calls timeout.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, I just don't think right now they're doing a good enough job of hunting the right mismatches.
Here's Antetokounmpo. No made baskets yet. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. George outside. Clock at 6. From downtown.
Don't underestimate James defensively. He can put the clamps on you when he wants.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to Durant. The rebound by Detroit. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. There's a minute 34 left in the third quarter. Shoots from 12. The putback. Can't hit that one. Toronto leading by 7. Durant, pass to Pippen. Leonard outside. Durant has the open look. Cans it with nobody near him. Durant's got 5 points.
And you know, for a near 7-footer, Durant has a very compact release. Just one reason he's so consistent.
Now here's Wembanyama. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pippen, pass to Leonard. And here's Durant. Fires the 3. Yes! And it's Leonard with the assist that time. And now it's a 12-point Raptor lead.
On the catch and shoot, Durant is so effective. You have to run him off his shot.
Right side O'Neal. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoot from the baseline. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Sweet-looking jumper from the mid-range. I mean, Gilgeous-Alexander just making it look easy.
Durant against George. Durant with it. Give him 8. Now here's Leonard. Puts up a 3. And again, Toronto with a triple.
And it just sinks it over the taller defender. That's why you have to crowd shooters on the perimeter.
Well, you can tell when a shooter is confident. He shot that like he knew it was going in.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Well, the vision, the placement of the pass, and then the timing. You just can't do it any better.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, George out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's O'Neal in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Deflected! Leonard passes to James. Leonard looking around. Pass to Durant. And there's Toronto with another bucket.
And that was a good read from Leonard, noticing the overcommitment and exploiting it.
And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. 15-point game. Inside. And stolen by Durant. Here comes Toronto on the push. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. They pin that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I like when Kawhi forces the issue, making the defense compromise with the foul.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
Another thing they've done really well in this game is their focus on the three-point shot. They're doing a great job of spreading the floor and then hitting those perimeter shots.
And you know, guys, I mean, he is a solid free throw shooter. And, of course, Leonard has everything in his game.
And Leonard drops them both. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Wing shot on the way. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 6 assists now in the game. James outside. Here's Pippen. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Raptors lead by 17.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
The Pistons call timeout. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. George passes to Antetokounmpo. Detroit moving the ball around. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Wembanyama. And stolen by Durant. Fast break. Here we go. Leonard's shot's good. And the Raptors lead by 19.
And just continuing to pile it on. Leonard is such a ruthless player.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires the three. And again, no good by Detroit. Raptors lead by 19. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Tipped. Antetokounmpo against Leonard. And here's Pippen. Outside Durant. The three. Rebound Detroit. O'Neal's got his 4th rebound in this one. George passes to Antetokounmpo. From deep, Wembanyama buries it from outside.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama. A big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
On the wing, SGA, defended by Pippen. Using the glass to lay it in.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Raptors lead by 14. Pippen outside. Screen by James. Oh, the shake. Rebounded by Antetokounmpo. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for Detroit. 1:19 left in the fourth quarter. Wembanyama screen. Now here's James. Now Leonard. James outside. Outside Durant. Now Wembanyama. Antetokounmpo inside. Leonard's there. Leonard there for the rebound.
Defense did just enough to force that miss. I really expected him to get 2 there.
Up top, Pippen. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Here's Durant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From about 16. Oh, he cannot hit. When you look at all the turnovers, boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. And now, time for our player of the game, Kawhi Leonard.